Hi everybody, Whit here today. I am so excited because I'm sharing a couple of releases that just came out last week, and they're so great for creating cards that you can use to stamp a sentiment inside and outside of the card. Don't know about you, but sometimes I just don't have a mushy gushy message to put inside of a card. I just want to say hello or like keep it simple, and so I love when stamp sets help me to do that. So, before we get started, I wanted to just share with you. Look at how awesome this is. I just got this birthday card from my friend and design team member, Gaylin. She is so talented. She's been on our design team for probably like 5 years now. Like, I think she came in around the time that I did. And she's just so talented, so beautiful, and she knows me well because I love wine. So this is my first birthday card this year. I'm so excited. So thank you, Galen. I absolutely love it. It will go in my stash. I keep the cards that people send me like literally forever. I have like a huge Rubbermaid because I just can't part with them. So thank you. All right. So these are the cards that I am going to share with you guys today. And we just got a new sentiment kit that's perfect for birthdays. Here it is. It's called Extended Celebration. And it's by Lisa Arana. I'm going to put it down so Nick can you zoom into that, or is it kind of glary? I'll pull this out so you can see. I'll pull this out. Nick's going to zoom in so you guys can see. So it has just a ton of sentiments in here. That work well for the front side of the card as well as the inside, and so I absolutely love that. I'm sure it was super purposeful because Lisa Rana always thinks about those details when she's creating these awesome stamp sets. I also love all the little like images in here, so it has some presents, a birthday balloon, a cake, and then just like some little icons too that I absolutely love. So I think that this is going to be a favorite for a lot of you. I know it is for me. This one's probably going to live on our desk here because who is not making birthday cards all the time? So, Extended Celebration. This one is brand new. It's on sale as well as all of our other sentiment kits. They're all over 50% off right now. So $19.99. These are huge stamp sets. Like these are all the stamps in here plus the ones that I'm using. So there's tons, you guys. So there's that one. And then this super cute little bird by Lisa Glanz. She is one of our commissioned artists that we've partnered with, and we are so excited that she has chosen us to partner with and make her amazing illustrations into red rubber stamps. So this is one of them. It's called One Kind Word. I absolutely love the cute little bird and that worm. Like, I don't even like worms. Like, they're kind of yucky. But look at how cute he is. And then his little eyeballs, like he doesn't know whether to like eat him or be friends. So sometimes I can relate.
That worm we saw yesterday, remember that thing?
Yes, we were outside our house yesterday, and all of a sudden we saw like one bit of a worm like pop up like that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we saw like the other, I don't know if it was the same worm, but like 12 inches away come up. I'm like, get him. I need to know how long he is. But he was so strong. I feel like he was like 2 feet long. So yucky. But this is a cute worm, and I love it. One Kind Word. So if you love either of these styles, the Lisa Glanz or the Sentiment Kits, we have site-wide deals happening right now for our birthday celebration, and you should go check them out. All right, so let's get to crafting. I had shared a card that I believe Julissa Padilla had done, and she did like a slimline, and then she had like a fun sentiment in the inside, and it just kind of inspired me. So this is actually a card for my dad. It's his birthday on Thursday. So I thought, well, two birds, one stone, let's make a birthday card. So I have happy birthday here, and then just a cute little sentiment in here. May all your birthday wishes come true. He's not a very mushy-gushy guy. I don't need to put all that stuff in there. This is going to be perfect, and he's going to love this. It'll probably be something he really, really likes. All right. So for this card, I'm going to mix it up a little bit with colors because I ran out of this really pretty glitter stock, but I had this fun silver, like neon metallic silver paper in my collection, and so I thought, well, let's do a little rendition so you guys can see what it looks like with two different colors here. So we're doing a white A2 card base. I have die cut out. I'm using my awesome scallop and rectangle nesting die set. This is back in stock in our shop right now. So I absolutely love this. This is one that I use all the time. So I'm using that for my layers here. So we're doing a silver. We're going to do this white here for a little bit of matting. We're going to do silver again. This is all the layers, you guys. It's my dad's birthday. Let's do it up. All the paper. All right, so we have all those layers happening, and I think it's going to turn out really, really fun. All right, so let's start out with our stamping panel. So this is the stamp set I'm using. I'm just going to put that in frame so you guys can see it as we go along here. And I'm not even going to use my Misty today just because these little icons are so easy to use, like simple stamping. So, all right, I'm going to use a little bit of Copic Colors today. So I'm using a hybrid ink. So I'm using ink on 3. Susan says the nesting dies that I'm using have become her most used. I know. I never thought that I would get beyond, like, one of my favorites. I'll show you guys. I've had this die for like 4 years, and it's been like my go-to. I have several dies, but I have not been able to stop using this one. Since I got my nesting die set, it has totally replaced it. I absolutely love it, and I love these tiny little scallops too. It's just so pretty and fun, just a fun little detail. All right, so I'm going to start by stamping my middle cake first, kind of down on the middle or down on the bottom here. And then we'll stamp our other 2 cakes next to it. Perfect. Got our cakes all stamped out. And now we're gonna do just a little bit of Copic coloring. I'm keeping my coloring like very, very simple. These are just little icons, and it just makes it easy for simple coloring. So I'm gonna use Copics today. I'm gonna use BG01 for my light and BG05 for my dark. And I'm just doing blue because this is a birthday card for my dad, but I think it would be great in like pinks and purples and maybe even rainbow colors. So you guys can do some playing around with that. But this is what I'm going to do for this one. So I'm just going to start with the frosting here and color this in. And I'm going to do like kind of like layer by layer. Like so. And then I'm going to go in with this dark one and go in between there. So I would love to know if you guys have had a chance to shop the birthday sale. It's our 14th birthday, and we have site-wide sale going on right now. It's so much fun. We have, I believe it was like 10 new arrivals, and just amazing, amazing deals that you totally have to check out. I love it. All right, I'm going to keep this pretty simple. So we're just going to keep going on.
I love how easy this one is to color.
Yeah, it is. You can get more involved with the shading and stuff if you want. I'm not going to for this one. I just kind of wanted like a stripy little cake, so. Oh, Melissa got her order already. That's so awesome. I cannot wait to see what you create. You have to share it over on the Unity Show and Tell group. I know the team is so fast and back. They're getting those orders out super speedy. And we also have some amazing freebies starting at $45 all the way up to $125 just for shopping with us. So I always love that when I go shopping places and they're like, and you get this stuff free. I'm like, heck yeah. So.
Yep, Sue got her stamps real quick too.
Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that, you guys. And this current promo is going to go through May 16th, so you have until Monday at midnight, so almost like a little less than a week to get your orders in for this. You do not want to miss out. And we're just going to keep coming at you with some fun videos all week long to kind of inspire you. And maybe if you have these stamp sets already, you can play along. All right, so now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do our candles. I'm gonna go in with my dark blue for the candles because they're just like itty bitty. Try not to have like a shaky hand. All right, now we're gonna go in and do those little candle flames. So I'm gonna go in with Y06 for those little flames. I don't have enough candles for his birthday. There has to be lots more.
How old is he?
Okay, so let's see. He turned 60, I think, when I turned 30, right? So he's gotta be like 60. I want to say 63.
Okay.
And I'm just taking an orange and kind of putting it down at the bottom of the flame for a little bit of detail. It's kind of something fun to add. All right, so our coloring is like complete. Like we're good there. All right. So now we're going to stamp our sentiment, and I'm just going to stamp it straight on here. Happy birthday. And this is from Extended Celebration, the same one that we got that cute cake from. I'm going to put it in my Misty so I can get it straight. All right. Happy birthday. Put that right in there. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, this is Blue Lagoon. It's just like a coordinating ink that I have that's kind of going to match the coloring that we have going on. Cute. I'm going to do it one more time. I love it. It is so, so fun. So happy birthday. We got that going on. Super duper fun. So then I thought it might be kind of fun to add a little bit of yellow, like ink blending around the edges to kind of pull out the yellow in the candles. So we're going to do that on this one. So my yellow is Prickly Pear from Gina K Designs. And I'm just going to use my little ink blending tool here.
I introduced Aria, our 2-year-old, to ink blending for what's that called? Is that ink blending you're doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Mother's Day, and she loved it. She would not stop doing it.
That's funny. So I'm just kind of going on the very edge. I just want just a hint of that yellow. Yes, Faylene, you should order the Pooh Bear stamps you don't have. So I did send out, if you have purchased our Pooh Bear stamps before, you should have gotten an email today, just kind of letting you know. Let me know if you got that. Hopefully I got everybody. All right, so here is our fun little panel. This is cute. This is gonna go right on there. All right, so I think we should just flat adhere this down. I'm going to use a liquid glue. So I'm using my Ultra Bond adhesive. I love this liquid glue. It is in our shop, and I believe it's 10% off right now. So great time to stock up on this. Oh good, Melissa got the email. Awesome. So stay tuned. When we get new Pooh Bear arrivals, I'm going to send it to that same list of people that have purchased before, just because I think it's just kind of fun. All right, so there's that layer all complete. I love it. All right, so on this layer, I think we should do that same kind of yellow on the edges. I know I'm mixing it up a little bit from my sample card, but it's really hard for me to make two of the exact same cards. And I will show you my first sample one too, and you guys can kind of see the different color scheme and stuff that I did there. All right. So let's adhere this one down as well. Oh good, we're not frozen. Our internet is so awful right now, you guys. Like, we have a thing that tests it before we go live, and it kept saying not suitable. And I'm like, all right, Nick, I have to go live, so I don't know what you're gonna do, bud. He's like, okay, do I need to just make the internet? I'm like, yeah. Joys of working with your husband, huh? I don't always have to be like peachy keen. Ooh, that's cute. You know what might be really cute, you guys? It has these little stars in here. And like, what if we stamped this white background, the stars in the yellow and kind of that coordinating color? Let's try it. Got nothing to lose, right?
Give her a go.
Give her a go. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of start by randomly stamping this little buddy. And I'm just kind of going around the edges because not gonna see anyways in the middle.
Those are kind of my favorite stamps when we're setting plates up is, oh my gosh, we got a little extra room on this plate. Is there a little element we can just throw in?
Yeah, because you never know. You can make your own backgrounds or whatever with it. Just like we're doing now. I think we need a little something right there. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Ooh, that didn't turn out that cute, huh? I can't really see it. I need more along the edges. Why don't I just put this here and then I can kind of see what I'm doing.
It was a valiant effort.
Yeah, it was. I can still fix it. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's looking pretty cute now. Don't you think?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Cool. I like that. Okay. So we got kind of a starry background going. I think this would be fun popped up, so let's do that. We'll pop that up.
Sue wants swirls when we have extra room on some kits.
Swirls? You'll have to email us exactly like kind of your vision. Because I need a visual. I'm a very like visual person.
Yeah, me too. If you just Google swirls and then send it to us, I bet we can get an idea from there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, oh, here we go. I was gonna say I lost my scissors. It was behind my phone. Yes, DIY pattern paper. I think the stars are fun. It's just a little pop of extra pattern. All right. Where'd my poke tool go? Oh, right here. I like this poke tool better for getting the backing off.
What's the difference?
That one like kind of has like a little, I don't know, like something something on the end. This one's just like straight. This is just basic. Swirls, arrows, plus signs. Oh, cool. I love these ideas, everybody. All right, we're gonna pop this up on our panel now. Cute. I'm really liking this. I think it turned out fun. Okay, so now on the inside of our card, so we're gonna use the same extended celebration kit, and I love how there's all these different sentiments in there, and so we're gonna grab the one that says, may all your birthday wishes come true. And I thought that was really cute to go with the birthday cakes on the outside. So we're going to use that same kind of coordinating ink, which was Blue Lagoon, that we used on the front, and our stars and all that. And we're just going to stamp this right inside. cute. And now let's add some of those little stars so we kind of pull it all together. Oopsies. Then I'm going to switch out to my tiny star unless I lost it. Oh no, it's here.
Can you center a little?
Oh, sure. Is that good?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go in with that prickly pear and just add a few little stars. And I think that is really cute for the inside. Perfect. All right, so now let's adhere our card onto our card base. And I think this is going to be cute with just flat adhesive since we already have one of those panels popped up. If you were mailing this, you might want to rethink all the layers, but I'm just handing this off when I see him, so I don't have to worry about postage. Yeah, this one turned out way cuter than my original, you guys. I'll show you my original. All right, so now we have happy birthday with our cute little star background and fun sentiment on the front. And you pop it open and may all your birthday wishes come true. So I love how that one turned out. So this was my other one that I did. I just used kind of a glitter stock on the background, but same concept on the inside here. But that way you guys can see like the inside and the outside and how awesome this set is to have in your collection, because it is really kind of hard sometimes to figure out what the heck am I putting on the inside of this card. But Lisa figured it out for us, and I absolutely love this stamp set. So, cute, cute. I like how this one turned out a lot more. All right, so I have one more card to share with you using a different stamp set that I think still works really well for like the inside and the outside of cards. So this one is One Kind Word with the cute little bird and the worm. So I'm going to show you how you can do this kind of concept with an image. All right. Set these aside, get our space all ready. All right, so here's the card I'm going to share now. This is just like a clean and simple with like an embellishment cluster here. This is just gonna take no time at all, but I love how it turns out. All right, so I'm using my go-to dies again. My rectangle and scallop nesting dies. These are in our shop. If you don't have them yet, they're a go-to, seriously. So I used a big one to, oopsies, cleaning my stamp off, to die cut this panel out, and it's going to go on my A2 card. All right, so now we're going to need to kind of create this little window here. So I'm grabbing just a regular circle die. If you have a circle punch, that's going to work out great as well. And we're just going to open this up and use a little bit of my pixie tape. I love this tape for holding layers in place because it doesn't ruin the paper. So just place this exactly where you're going to adhere your paper down.
So Penny's wondering, do you have a page available on your website that shows the stamp sets with the coordinating dies? So we can see which ones all come with dies.
No, we don't. We should add that. But if you go to like our die section, you're going to see all of our dies, and then in the description it's going to say, yep, there's a coordinating die. Otherwise, like if you're wondering, like let's say you're at this one and you're like, oh, I wonder if there's a coordinating die. If you go down in the description, Kelly always links up if there's a coordinating die. And if there's not, it won't be linked up. So right now we don't have a whole lot of coordinating dies, but we're moving into that, so stay tuned. All right, so now we're just going to place this circle die where we want it, and it's going to go through both layers here, the front of our card as well as that first layer. So just kind of taping everything in place, and we're going to run it through the die cutting machine just like this.
Cheryl and Cindy on YouTube love the bird.
Oh, isn't it darling? Right. All right, so here it is. We're just going to pop this out, make sure it went through all the layers, and it did. Perfect. The magic of that pixie tape there. Oh, there, you actually got my paper. What the heck? All right. Just kind of disassembling all my layers here because we're not going to need all this. Okay, so now I wanted a little mask. And so I just took some copy paper and I did the same thing. Just die cut out a little circle. And so what we're going to do now is we are going to just position this so like it's exactly lines up with the front of our card. It will all make sense in a second. All right, so I'm just going to grab my Misty and we're going to position this inside of the Misty. Let's make sure I like the placement. I do for that one. Perfect. Oopsies, move my card a little bit. All right, just kind of taping those layers in place so now you can see I have like a perfect little mask on the inside, exactly lining up with the front of our card. So now we're going to grab our cute little one kind word stamp set and we're going to stamp that out.
Do we sell the pixie tape on the website?
We sure do, if we still have some left. I know it was pretty low stock, so you know, when we have these site-wide deals, things sell really quickly. So if it's out, we're going to get it soon, but I think we have a couple left, yes. All right, so I'm just kind of positioning my stamp here. Then we're going to pick it up with the Misty. And I'm going to use Copic friendly ink again, so I'm going to use my ink on 3. And we're just going to stamp down. Look at how cute. I want to get it pretty dark, so. And this copy paper is really thin, so it works really well for a mask. You can get nice stamping. All right, so there's our cute little birdie and worm. Are you laughing at him?
Yeah, I think he's so cute, but Jan here says she's the reason why it might be out of stock.
Oh, I hear you. I might be the reason too, Jan. It's one of those products I love so much. I use a lot of it. Well, it does last a while, though. I just craft a lot. All right, so we have that going on. So now we're going to do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to keep my mask there, and I'm just going to grab 2 blues, and ironically, they're going to be the same colors I used for the cake. So BG01 and BG05. So we're going to start with the light one, which is BG01, and we're going to color up this cute little birdie.
When I was setting this one up, I was so nervous he was going to stamp too dark, but he just turned out really good.
Yeah, he did. Like, the texture of the feathers is really, really fun. All right, so I'm just coloring up his, I was going to say fur, his body completely with this light one. Can't forget his tail feathers. And then I'm going to go in with the darker one, the BG05, and just kind of go like over his wings and stuff, because I don't want that to get lost. And then I'm just going to kind of go a little bit over like the lines that Lisa has kind of sketched in here. Just to add a little bit of feather texture. And then we're going to do the same thing on the tail feathers. Perfect. Coming together nice. Then we're going to go back in with that light color, go over the whole thing because it just kind of blends it a little bit more, meshes the 2 colors together so it's not so like startling. All right. Let's do his cute little belly. I'm going to do Y06, which is just yellow. So the little bird and worm don't have a coordinating die set yet, but maybe in the future, if it's a pretty popular set, we could add a coordinating die.
That's kind of how we're doing it right now, is if we sell a bunch of them, then we'll add a die set.
Yep. All right, so just coloring his little beak. I'm gonna go in and add just a little bit of color to his eyes. So this is just G00 Jade Green, and I just think this adds a little bit of kind of detail to his eyeballs, just kind of makes him pop a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with E31 and color this worm. I have to admit, when I was coloring this worm earlier, like, I just started laughing. I just think he's so cute. I'm just kind of laughing to myself. People are probably like, what is her deal? All right, so that's our coloring, very simple. Now we're gonna go in and add a little like sky and grass like ink blending. So I'm gonna grab my Blue Lagoon ink and my blue ink blender tool, and we are gonna just kind of go around the top half, adding in that blue sky detail around. And you can kind of go in the center and stuff if you want to, but I'm going to focus mostly around the edges. All right, now we're going to go in and we're going to do the same with green. I'm using some Pink Fresh Pear. I just got these inks, so I'm kind of testing them out. So far, I really like them. I like their range of colors. So these we do not have in our shop. These are just something I wanted to try. All right, so we're adding that cute little green down to the bottom for the grass. And now we can pull off our mask, and it's just gonna be like a perfect little circle. I think that's so cute how that turns out. And we're gonna go ahead and stamp that sentiment in there from the stamp set. If I can find it. I seem to have lost it. Oh, here we go. One kind word can change someone's entire day. I think that's so true. All right, we're just going to kind of position this down below. And just make sure it's straight. Looks pretty good to me. I'm going to go in with a black ink for this. I want it to just kind of pop. Cute. This would be like an awesome card for somebody that did something nice for you or just made your day or whatever. I think it would be super duper cute. All right, so now we have this going on here. You can pull this out. Just gonna go ahead and put this in here so you guys can see what stamp set it is. And this card needs to be kind of pressed down again since we were messing with it, so it lays a little bit flatter. Perfect. All right, so now we have that layer where we had die cut the circle out of, right here. And on my sample, I did adhere this flat down, but I really do feel like it would be cute popped up. So let's see if we can make that happen. All right, but first, we're gonna do our embellishment cluster down here. I'm just grabbing a couple different kinds of washi to do this. So I'm going to use some purple or some hearts here.
Jan says this worm reminds her of the Richard Scarry books. Do you remember the worm on that?
I don't know.
I'm going to throw it up on the screen here so you can see.
Okay.
I totally remember those. That's hilarious. That was deep in my memory.
I'm just layering like some washi here. And then we're gonna grab a little bit of, this is my May Arts burlap string. Oh my gosh, I never read that book.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
Am I missing out? All right, so now I'm just gonna wrap these around my fingers here. We're gonna create like a large loop, pull this off, and now we have like this kind of big bow thing happening. And I want this to be just like on the corner here. We're gonna staple that down. So we're just gonna grab this, I'll hold this as best I can, grab my little Tim Holtz mini stapler.
Hey, when you were doing your lantern card the other day,
Yep.
what kind of markers were you using, and did you use watercolor paper?
I did use watercolor paper, and I was using Karen markers. Uh-oh, I missed a little loopy. All right. The replay for that video is available, so if you missed that and you're curious about it, you can view all of our past live videos over on our Facebook page. If you just click on videos, they're in there like chronologically, so.
Or YouTube as well.
Yes, or YouTube. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this tail off because we don't need it. Unless you wanted a tail, you do what you want. All right, so we have this kind of bow cluster going on. Kind of fun. All right, so now let's go ahead and pop this up. And I think that if we pop this up and we add some liquid glue to the back of this, it's gonna give us a little bit of time to shift it in the right spot. So we're still gonna get that dimension, and then we're still gonna get that shiftability. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what happens.
And then those Karen markers, which kind are they again? They're the Pro?
Pro brush markers is what they are. They are fantastic. I love them. They're one of my go-tos for coloring. And I think I got them like right from like the Karen website. There was like a coupon code, I think, when I Googled. And I like looking for deals. All right. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's pop the backing off that. And then we're going to add some liquid glue on the top of it. Try out my theory here. Hopefully it works in my mind like I think it will. If not, it'll be a disaster and you guys are here live watching it. That's the thing about foam tape, like I love it, but with layers like this, they're so precise, you do kind of need to be able to shift it around so it's not off. All right. Foam tape. This is a precise art, huh? Help! Help! I said help.
For real?
No. I got it. Alright. Got that. So now let's grab that liquid glue, test out
Sarah
this
has a good
theory.
idea. You could add a little liquid glue on the tape so it'll
That's
move
what I've
around.
been saying, babe.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
You're not listening?
I'm reading comments.
Oh.
Oh man.
Like, this is literally what I've been talking about for
That's so
2
embarrassing.
minutes. Yep, we're gonna hope that this works.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, right. Kind of has been. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. It's actually working pretty good, you guys. Pretty good. I'm just gonna go in here. I have a little bit of foam tape I need to chat with. All right. Cute, cute. So now when we close it, there he is. We're gonna add a couple of these here. Cover that up. I made a little mistake, but you never know. All right, so there he is. You see him on the outside, you open it up, and there's a cute little image and sentiment. So I love how that turned out. So same concept here. Just a fun way to create an inside and outside look of a card with one stamp set. So the stamp set for this little bird was One Kind Word, And then if you missed it, at the beginning of this video, I did another one, a birthday card, featuring another new arrival for our birthday sale, and it is called Extended Celebration, and this is the card. So here is the outside, and then on the inside, you have a little greeting too. So, highly recommend both of these stamp sets. They are amazing, and they're on sale. We have our site-wide deals happening right now for our birthday celebration, so it's over 50% off of stamps. You don't need a code. They're already marked down. It's 10% off supplies. You just add to your cart, have some fun, and we have some amazing freebies too. So I actually have them up here. I can share with you guys if you want. So when you spend $45, we're going to toss this in your order. You don't need a coupon code. It's just going to go into qualifying orders. I have an idea for this. I think maybe tomorrow I'll do a video with this one. And then I believe it is $65. You get this and a $5 coupon for your next order. And then I think it's $75. You're going to get a grab bag of stamps. So here's just a little sample of what was in this random one that I grabbed. Just some awesome stamps. And then at $125, you are going to get, and this is a huge value, you guys, Maybells. I actually posted about this stamp set because I think it is absolutely stunning. I love Lily of the Valley. It is a huge stamp too, and it's great for birthdays. So then you get this one. So lots of free stuff just for shopping, and and amazing deals. So if you guys try any of these cards with like kind of an inside greeting and an outside greeting, I'd love to see them over on the Unity Show and Tell page. If you're not with us over there, we'd love to have you, and we'll go ahead and accept your request to join right away. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we're going to be back again really soon with some more crafty videos. Bye, guys.